to my channel. My name's Natalia, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a what's in my iPhone video. I love these videos because I just love seeing how other people organize their apps and their folders, and also finding out different apps that I can use to improve my own life. So really quick, if you are new to this channel and you do like my video or you want to see more of me, please subscribe. I would really appreciate that. I'm trying to get to 100 right now, so any subscribers, any help that I can get, I would really appreciate it. But yes, let's jump into this video and let's get started. All right, so first I'm just gonna show you guys my lock screen. So I'm gonna pop it up right here. It's a picture of my boyfriend and I for our graduation photos. We graduated the same semester from the same school, which is Florida Gulf Coast University. Thought it'd be really cute if we did like graduation photos together. So that's one of my favorites right there. And I have a few more printed out, like actually in my home. And then for my home screen, I actually just have a picture from Pinterest, but I just thought it was really cute and simple, and it makes it really easy to read my apps and folders and stuff. So yeah, let's start with what is on my home screen. So in my home screen, I have the FaceTime app. I really don't use it all that much. The only time I use it is during meetings at work. When we have a meeting, we can't gather, so we actually just FaceTime each other and do it that way. The next thing is my calendar. Once again, I don't really use this all that much. I like to use like paper to-do list. So if I have anything important, then I'll just put it in like my actual planner or my actual like to-do list for that day. But I do have some things like my dentist appointments in here because I don't want to forget that. I have my wisdom teeth being removed on the 24th. So if you guys want to see a video on that, leave a comment down below and let me know, because that would be pretty interesting. But yeah, that is pretty much all I use my calendar for, is like doctor's appointments, dentist appointments, important appointments like that. Okay, so next I have my photos. I don't really have them organized all too well. I don't really look at an album view. I usually just go to all photos. So I have like my bear album, which has bear in it. And then I have like my thrift page album. So just stuff like that. That's how I'll organize it. Then I have my camera, my clock, which I have an alarm set to every weekday at 6:20, which is the time that I wake up to go to work. And then I have my Apple Maps next, and the weather, which currently right now it is not 93, that is in Denver, and that's not where I live, but I have traveled there. And currently it is 81 degrees here in Fort Myers. It has 86% humidity, so it feels way hotter than actually just 86 degrees. And then I have my notes taking app that I use a bunch, just any random things that I want to remember, or like certain templates that I have. So like for my thrift page, whenever someone wins a bid, I have a winner's template, which I let them know the steps of what's next to come. So yeah, stuff like that I will definitely use my notes app for. Then I have my reminders. I definitely use my reminders a lot. Currently I don't have anything in it, but if I have to like pay something that day, then I'll make sure to set a reminder. If I have to call somebody, then I'll make sure to set a reminder on that too. Next I have my contacts, settings, and a calculator. And then down at the bottom I have the apps that I use the most. So my phone, Safari, text messages, and my mail. So I use my mail like crazy, but I'm one of those people that hates to get notifications. Like if I see a notification, I immediately have to answer it or clear it. So I actually don't have any notifications because I'm always on top of that. So next up on the next page is my first folder, which is the health app. It's just the health app that comes with the Apple phones. And then I have Teledoc, which is really cool. It's something that our company uses actually. So you have the option to either go to an actual doctor, or you can use Teledoc, which is a doctor that will either call you or FaceTime with you depending on what you want to do, and you can get advised and prescriptions and all sorts of stuff like that through that app. The last one is called Eve, and it is my period app. And I try to keep on track with this, but as you can see, like I don't know, okay, TMI, my periods are so regular that I just don't really need the app anymore. This was more when I was irregular, like I was more irregular, but now I'm really regular, so I forget to actually log my periods and stuff like that. And then next I have my games. So I have Fruit Ninja, Ninja Fishing, Flappy Bird, and Tiny Wings. These are all games that I don't play on the daily or like ever. The only time that I play these games is if I'm traveling, and Austin and I are traveling, and we're like, oh, let me see if I can beat your score in Flappy Bird. So we'll like download the games on our phones, and so I just kept them because at one point, but pre-quarantine, we actually did travel a lot, and it was just something fun to do in the airport. The next one is called Traveling. This is where I have like Lyft, Uber, Airbnb, all stuff I don't do currently. The next one is Pairing. So Pairing is apps that I use to pair like certain accessories, technological accessories. That is such a formal word. I don't know why I said it like that. So I have Xfinity hotspots because we have the internet service Xfinity. We get hotspots in a lot of different places, but you have to have the app in order to log into your account. So that's how I get Wi-Fi at work. And then up next is my Camera Connect for Canon. This is just how I can like remotely access my Canon camera. Like if I want to download some videos onto my phone, then I could use this app and it'll just download it straight there. So I use that. And then Bose Connect is, I have Bose headphones and they're Bluetooth. This is what I use to connect my headphones to my phone so that I can use it Bluetooth. And then lastly, I didn't know where to put the Messenger app because there's really nowhere that I can, I guess I could have put it in social media. Oh, but I don't have social media. Okay, that's why I put it there. Messenger is just a random one that I had there and I just didn't know where to put it, so I just put it there. Actually, the way that I organize my top row is stuff that I don't use, which is weird. You'd think it'd be the opposite, but I like to use the top rows, the stuff that I don't really use on a daily basis because it's harder to reach. Okay, it sounds so stupid. It is harder to reach single-handedly, like if I'm using my thumb just like this, which is how I usually use my phone. It's way easier to reach down here than it is all the way up here. So that's why I put those all the way up there. Up next is my utilities tab. I have like Google Drive, Google Photos, Google Sheets, Google Docs. Obviously I use a lot of Google stuff. The iPhone files, Apple Store, books, Find My iPhone or whatever, measuring, music, shortcuts, and voice memos. So I do use those apps on occasion. I would say I use those more like on my laptop or just work computer, but if I do need to access some of these, it's really convenient to have them on my phone. The next thing that I have is points. So these are things like apps that I can get points in. So Starbucks app, I go to Starbucks very frequently, guys. You guys know me, I go to Starbucks almost every single day, so I do have a lot of points, as you can see. I just went there today. And then use the Target app as well. I used to go to Target a lot more, but you know, pandemic and stuff, I just haven't gone as much, so I just don't use it as much. But I do miss it. I miss it a lot, guys. Chick-fil-A I have been going to a lot more recently. I just went there last night and I redeemed some of my points. As you can see, it's Sunday, so they're not open today. I feel like every time I want Chick-fil-A, it's a Sunday, and I don't know why, but luckily I got my fill yesterday, so I'm good. I'm good for a bit. And then I have Subway. I still haven't used this app yet because I haven't gone to Subway recently, but I did a lot in the past. And then same thing with Dunkin'. So where I left off was finance. So this is a folder that I use a lot because this is where I pay most of my bills. I have my credit card apps there, so I pay off any credit cards if I have anything to pay off there. Wells Fargo app, Google Pay, my AT&T, so like my phone bill, I pay there. I Venmo. That I use quite often because whenever people pay me anything on my thrift page, that's how I usually will get the money. And then CarMax for my car, Progressive Insurance, Let Go. I'm actually selling a couch right there on that right now, so hopefully that gets sold soon. And then OfferUp, same thing, and then I have Apple Wallet. And then my next one is creating. So this is where the fun apps are. This is like my favorite app folder. So first I have PixArt. PixArt is really cool. I use that for any cool effects that I want to use on my photos, like my thumbnails. Usually I will do editing on PixArt. So let's say, I don't know, okay, how about this one? Okay, so for this photo, I also do like any blemish removal on this because they have like beauty, so you can go in and smooth the face or body, whatever. That's clearly a lot of smoothing. If you want to get rid of any specific blemishes, like not even blemishes, but just little things that stand out. So I go in and I take this little brush and let's say this was a blemish and it just gets rid of it. So just like that. But yeah, and it's a lot of work, but I mean, it gets what I need. And then some other cool things that you can do is there's like the cutout. So the cutout is, you just go like that, and then you hit next. Hopefully it works, sometimes it doesn't. And then you have a transparent image that you can paste onto other things. So I do that a lot for my thumbnails too. Something else that's cool on this is the brushes section. So you can like some cool loop-de-loops and stuff. That's obviously not very cool, but you know what I mean. If I wanted to put more time into it, it would definitely look a lot better. And then they have the ones that are like dotted like that. So I have used this, like the brushes part of this app, for my thumbnails as well. Yeah, there's just so many things that you can do with this app. It's really cool. And then the next one that I have is Fonto. I'm sure if you watched any YouTubers do these videos, then you hear them say that they use the Fonto app a lot. So let's see, I have the Unfollowers app. So this is actually linked to my Instagram accounts. I have it on my personal Instagram account, and then I have it on my thrift page Instagram account, and it tells me who's following me, who's unfollowed me, who's blocked me. And then I have the Unfold app. This is for stories. It's really cool. Okay, so when I'm trying to promote my YouTube videos, I will do certain things like this where I'll put my thumbnails in the top two, and then I'll put like a mini clip in the middle that shows like what the video is about. So it's really great for promoting YouTube videos and stuff like that. And then my voice, as you can tell, I'm talking a lot, so my voice just cracked. And then I have the Lightroom app, and this is awesome, the Lightroom mobile app. So that is what my Lightroom app looks like. Another app that's super cool is called Over. So what this is it allows you to create a hole in an image that's transparent. Basically, let me just show you. You go to image, let's say I want to do this one of my sister and I. So I do story settings, and then I hit this little 3-layer button, and then I go to mask. I create like a masking effect right there. I hit that button, I export it. Once it's exported, I go onto my photos, copy it, I go into my Instagram, and you would send your own photo onto your story, and then you would hit paste, if it lets me. Okay. And then you make it as big as you want, and voila, you have a picture on top of a picture. So I really like to do that. I used to do that a lot more when I was promoting pictures on my modeling page. Then I have YouTube Studio, YouTube Tracker, Preview, which is like, it allows you to see what your Instagram is gonna look like if you post certain photos next to each other. And then you can just go on this and you can sort of lay out photos before they actually go live onto your actual Instagram. And then I have Prequel, which I forgot what that does actually. I don't really use it. Dropbox, TikTok, I never use. I tried getting into TikTok, but guys, I just can't. Like, I'd rather watch TikTok videos on Instagram than actually go on TikTok, because I just, one, I don't want to fall in that vortex of syncing into another app because I've heard it's super addicting. And then two, I really can't get into it. The next one is which is the same thing as Preview, but I heard it from another YouTuber, Catherine June, and she uses that, but I haven't gotten around to using it yet. And then I have VSCO. I used to use it a lot more, but I don't use it anymore. Let's see what's in it. Well, I mean, it's pretty recent. This one right here was taken June 13th, so like I said, I don't go on it very often, but sometimes I will just go on it. I like the little discos. Did one when I went to Disney, and then just stuff like that, so that is that. So that's my favorite folder. It's my creating folder. It has a lot of fun things that I use on it daily. And then the next thing that I have is Snapchat. I only use Snapchat to talk to two people, my sister and my boyfriend. That is it. I barely ever use Snapchat anymore. I'll post a snap like once or 2 times a month. Other than that, I really don't use it. Then I have Pinterest, which I'm on all the time. If you guys want to follow my Pinterest, I will link it down below. I do have some really cute boards. I have like apartment inspo, wanderlust for when we can travel again, tattoos. So yeah, It's really cute. So like I said, I'll link it down below if you guys want to check it out. Then I have YouTube, and then I have Instagram, which I use the most. So as my logic explained before, these are the levels that like I can reach the easiest just by using my thumb. So that's why I keep those down there, because I use those the most. So that is it for my, oop, let me cancel it, or let me not cancel it. Did I cancel it? Oh man, I'm gonna be so upset. Oh my god, I did. Alright guys, luckily we are all good. My phone actually saved the screen record, so I didn't have to redo the entire thing. That would have kind of sucked because it was kind of long and I just didn't feel like recording it all over again. Luckily we're all good. Thank you guys. If you guys made it to this point in the video, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. I do post every Mondays, so I will see you guys next Monday. Bye guys.